Hello, everyone, and welcome to Momentum 2025 here at MomoCon. My name is Ash Said Hi, and I am so happy to be with you this morning. We are going to be talking to some incredible performers that are going to be here today doing some speedrunning, maybe even some singing. It's going to be an awesome time. So let me introduce these incredible guests that I have sitting here with me today. Hello.
Hi.
The Vocal Butcher?
Yes.
Jake
yes.
the Snake?
Yep. Jake the
Yes.
Snake.
Welcome. And please tell us a little bit. I'm going to start with you, Vocal Butcher.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about who you are and what you're going to be doing today.
Oh God, I'm a singer and a voice actor, and I'm gonna be doing speed running some Shantae tonight.
Oh, is that right?
I can't wait to hear Jake's concert tonight. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
it's gonna be great.
No, I'm singing tonight. I'm doing a show. I'm doing
Yeah.
a concert at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
7 p.m. Eastern. Oh my gosh. Is this your first time ever like performing on a stage like this?
At a convention, yeah.
At a convention. That is key. You know what? It's a good one to start at.
I've thoroughly enjoyed coming to MomoCon since 2014.
Oh my God, it's such a great show. And it's like, it's a fun time. You never know what you're gonna see, some incredible cosplay. Like, tell us a little bit, what can we expect when we hear your performance tonight?
Singing.
Singing, that's good, I like that.
I got a lot of stuff that's gotta go fast themed,
Ooh.
I guess is spoilers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do a lot of Sonic covers.
Okay.
Recently put out a cover of Never Turn Back on Spotify for a song I put out on Spotify, which is awesome. Worked with the wonderful Amaya Sings and Na Tony on that. Wonderful, and I may or may not be premiering a remaster of an original song tonight that's also
Oh.
fast.
That is amazing. That sounds awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. Like, I love live performance, right? Like, it's always so enriching, and just seeing what people can do, like, that is going to be so awesome. I'm really looking forward to your performance. What got you into singing? How'd you start? Where did that come from?
Oh, God, we're going to take me back to when I was an amoeba. No, I was in, long ago, when I was a little babu. I was in elementary school when I lived up in upstate New York.
Yeah.
And our music teacher was just going around, it's like, everyone's going to sing a note. Everyone's going to sing just a note. Just reach deep inside. And everyone's just like, ha, oh. And I was just like, ah. And so I got the nickname Opera Man from my teacher at the time.
Really?
Yeah, and then she immediately abducted me to be in choir, in elementary school choir, and I've been singing ever since. So
That is really beautiful.
Yeah.
I've never been to an opera. I've always wanted to go to an opera. Okay, as an opera fan, do you like the Final Fantasy VI opera?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm an opera fan. I was called Opera Man.
Okay, got it.
I was classically trained in college.
Okay,
And
awesome.
then I did choir and musical theater all growing up.
I love that.
I haven't really seen an opera, I don't think.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of plays, seen a lot of musical theater.
So have I. In fact, you know what's funny? When I was walking here, I saw a cosplay of Phantom of the Opera.
Really?
Yes, the Phantom and Christine. I was like, oh, okay, you're the best. You won this weekend. Bar none, that's it. All right, so yeah. Speaking of, you know, because we've got a cool list of events going on this weekend. Are there any runs you're looking forward to? Any action that is happening here on the Momentum stage that you're like, man, I can't wait to see that?
Well, recently I'm looking forward to seeing this guy.
Yeah.
Because we were having a chat before this about his Shantae speed running.
Yes.
So that got me interested. So
I love that. I love that. Actually, I think that's a great way to transition and learn about what you're doing today, Jake. Tell us a little bit about the run you'll be performing.
All right, so I'm actually performing 2 runs today.
Oh.
We've actually got a whole block of Shantae, 3 games in a row. My other friend, Purple Tissue Box, will be running the second one. But I'm going to be running Shantae and the Pirate's Curse at about 3:15, I think, today.
Okay.
And then on top of that, I'll be running Shantae Half Genie Hero at around 5:40 p.m. today.
Awesome. That is exciting. You just did that run at another show, right?
Yeah, I just did that run at PAX East 2025.
Amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that. And so how long have you been committed to the Shantae run? Like, how long have you been practicing? Do you stream it?
I do stream it. Yeah, I stream my speedruns. I've been more so getting back into it recently. I took a bit of a break, but when the PAX East submissions came out, I was like, well, I kind of want to play again. So I started playing more Shantae, and I've just been on the grind since.
Nice, nice. What made you jump into Shantae out of all games you could choose?
Well, I originally played through Shantae and the Pirate's Curse back in 2019 when I was like just starting my job.
Yeah.
And I loved the game so much that I decided to just learn the speedrun. There was a challenge back in the day called the 12-hour challenge, where you take a speedrun, or you take any game, and you learn the speedrun and perform your first run within 12 hours straight.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds like so much fun. It sounds like a really good way to kind of, because I know sometimes people when they get into speedrunning, they're like, oh, I got to be good first. I got to practice. I can't get into it until I'm like ultimate #1. But I think that's a great way to kind of just like break that mental barrier and just get into something.
Yeah, I think that was the whole goal of it. That's how I initially got into speedrunning. I didn't start with Shantae. I started with A Hat in Time.
Yeah.
Which I also did a 12-hour challenge for, and that was my first ever like intro into speedrunning.
Really?
That's how I got into it. So.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Getting into speedrunning for the first time is so fun. I actually got into speedrunning for the first time recently, doing like a Super Nintendo UN Squadron run. So I'm
that's
like,
awesome.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that. Out of all the Shantae games, are those your favorite? Is that the ones that you run your favorite out of all of them?
I wouldn't. So Shantae and the Pirate's Curse is definitely my favorite Shantae game. And that's the first one I'll be showing today.
Nice.
And Half Genie Hero, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I've kind of grown to love the speedrun a bit more recently.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, oh, this game's kind of a little bit janky, a little bit clunky compared to other Shantae games, but I've sort of like gotten into the groove where the movement actually feels really tight and solid.
Nice.
Even if it has, the occasional mess up here or there,
Yeah. My favorite thing about Shantae, other than, the character design, her hair,
oh, yeah.
I love her.
The character designs are awesome.
The music.
Oh, yeah.
Can we just talk about how good the music in those games are?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Jake Kaufman did the soundtrack for the first 4 Shantae games.
Yeah.
And I think he's also done work for Shovel Knight and maybe a couple other games. But, yeah, the music in those games are incredible. And my favorite Shantae song is in one of the hardest areas of the speedrun for me in Half Genie Hero. So that actually helps me like get into focus.
It pumps you up.
It pumps me up a little bit. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So tell us a little bit about the Shantae speedrun community, because you said that you sometimes run together. Is that what you were saying earlier? That you were going to do a run together? Is that what you said?
No, I was just messing.
Oh, you were just messing around.
I've never done a speed run in my life.
Really? Would you get into Shantae speedrunning?
No.
You should.
I played Halo all my life, and I've thought about it.
Yeah.
But I've been too much of a coward to like invest. That or Batman Arkham Asylum, because I love that game. So
maybe you should try the 12-hour challenge.
You should. I mean, that's how I did it. I had no speedrunning experience before.
There's always a time to get into speedrunning. There's like no better day than today,
All it takes is 12 hours.
There you go.
Maybe Batman, because the Halo fans would make fun of me.
No.
Oh my God. You know what that made me think of? I went to a show last year where they played Halo in an orchestra. They played the music, and the composer was there, like, orchestrating.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was at MagFest last year.
Like Mario O'Donnell or Mike Salvage.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it was pretty awesome.
That's I grew up with the Halo music, man. It's like, as soon as you get like a it's just like, oh, we're going.
Oh yeah,
we're going.
We're going. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's been really awesome talking to both of y'all. Anything else y'all want to call out that you're excited about for the weekend, or just being here at MomoCon? Has there been anything that you saw that you were like, oh my gosh, this con is amazing? Is this actually, Jake, is it your first time being at MomoCon?
No, this is actually my second year being at MomoCon.
Oh, okay.
So I was here last year for a day, and this time I'm here for 2 days. This is my first day at like this specific MomoCon.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go around probably later today and spend some money, buy some games. I saw there's a limited run Shantae game.
Yeah,
I've been having
they've
my eye
got
on.
limited run physical releases for Shantae, so it's really cool that they come to cons and like actually sell those here.
Yeah. Maybe one day cosplay Shantae, you never know.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Not enough Shantae cosplays.
For real. Oh my gosh. Well, it's been so lovely talking to y'all. If there's anything else y'all want to shout out before we cut to the run, anything you're excited about this weekend? I know you're excited to perform.
Sleep.
Sleep percent.
Yeah.
I love sleep percent.
I'm planning on getting a nice good old sleep in
Nice.
after tonight.
Awesome. What about you, Jake?
Well, after I'm done doing some runs, or maybe like in between, I might go to the artist alley and take a peek at the art. I always love looking at all the prints that they come up with.
Yes.
And then I end up buying too many. So
Same. Don't tell me the area where they sell like the Nintendo plushies. Like
oh yeah.
Oh, they got some good ones.
Oh,
They do.
I already spent money yesterday, and I was
See?
like,
I spent $100 on some custom tie-dye shirts because I was. Look, you have to get them day one, or else you're not going to be able to get them. Because, like, especially when you're a plus-size guy, you're not going to be able to find them after day one. So it's like,
listen, yeah, I understand what you're saying, because every time I go to like a retro gaming booth, I'm like, if I don't buy this game today, it's gonna be gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a copy of Sewer Shark, and I was like, it's like really like janky Sega CD FMV game, and I'm like, I better buy this now, otherwise it's gonna be gone. But
I love pin hunting. Actually.
pin hunting.
Pin hunting is really fun too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I found a Warhammer 40K Imperial Inquisition pin.
Ooh. Wait,
And,
do you paint Warhammer figures?
I don't, but by God, do I love the lore. Dear Lord, I've been playing a lot of Warhammer 40K Dark Tide and Space Marine 2 on my live stream recently.
Nice.
It's just so fun. I actually like to, because I do voice acting, I also like to sometimes get onto live mics during my streams and do character voices.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll pretend to be the ogre
Oh
Oh,
wow.
on stream.
I like that.
And then I have
That was awesome.
Thank you. I've got a character that's looks like Sergeant Johnson from Halo.
Yeah.
That so I'll get in stream and I'll just pretend like I'm Sergeant Johnson transported into 40K. I'm just like, all right, you dumb apes, we're gonna get in there.
What?
We're gonna take down these heretical scum. Hoorah! Like
Hire you now if anybody's
incredible,
watching.
yeah.
Like, what are y'all waiting for? Please.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
All right. Well, before we cut to the run, what time is your performance?
7 p.m. this Eastern time.
7 p.m. Eastern here on the Momentum stage. And Jake, what time are you running today?
So the Shantae block starts at 3:15.
Okay, awesome. You cannot miss it, everyone, okay? Please be here for the incredible music performance, for the amazing Shantae run, and practically everything else going on here on the Momentum stage. We've got an incredible audience. We've got some really great gameplay going on today and all weekend long. So after a couple of minutes, we're going to take a break, and then we are going to switch to our first speed run. So we'll see you in a couple of minutes.